Hello Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is a sweet short message with a few decks out for the second half of July. As always, thank you for supporting my channel by subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, tap that bell. Tap the button and hit the bell. If you like, leave me a comment and share my videos. I'd be very grateful for that. If you like a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box down below. Please remember these are general. They may or may not apply, but I feel like, you know what, we can always take something out of readings. I am taking this card, is the one I felt like taking, Liberator. Okay, so let's see. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. The shadow aspect is imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. What is it that you're liberating yourself from right now, Gemini, is a great question to ask yourself, because the first words here is liberating yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So whatever it is that you're experiencing at this time, whether it is through other people or yourself or through your own life experiences, it's like the Judgment card. It is asking you to liberate yourself from your experiences and bring in the knowledge. For the next 2 weeks here of July, you're releasing anything that has been a pattern, and that pattern comes within the thought. When we liberate ourselves within the mind, what we're doing as individuals within the collective is that you're shifting, and as your vibration shifts and your thought pattern shifts, what happens is that you bring in new experiences. So this is saying, just check yourself. Do you teeter-totter between the negative and the present? Are you liberating yourself from anyone and anything that have held you in caption, in prison of your own self? So don't ignore that. And also, how are you helping others liberate themselves? You know, do you keep people within the prison of their rights and of their wrongs too? You just want to really look at this week where your thoughts are and how your thoughts are showing up for the remainder of July. Let's see what dream message is coming out. Let's see what's coming through your dream. What is it that you're dreaming about? Childhood home. So some of you could be having the dream of a childhood home. It says, remember where you're from and who you really are. Now, for those that are more evolved and understand in regards to, and I don't mean that in any negativity, so no disrespect, for those that understand the term star seed and knowing that your spirit having a human experience, then you know that we come from other places and Earth is a temporary place that we call home. And for some of you, and this is also, what is this? Your roots, taking a memory lane down through. So if you're revisiting your childhood or the places where you grew up, the home that you grew up in, there can be a message here for you. So some of you are really thinking about home, where you are at home at this time. Maybe there are some things that are coming up for you. So whether this is right now, what you're liberating yourself is within a home in regards to the thoughts that are coming up, in regards to old belief systems. So where are your roots right now? Like I said, with this is saying, you know, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate. But how are you free from your own inner and outer home, from your own childhood, from what you have been brought up with? So you're really looking at things right now. So you want to bring up anything old feelings so that you can put that story to bed and once and for all and really liberate yourself. So this is asking you to really liberate yourself and look at what you can take and what you can leave behind. There's a great message here. You know, when we go back down to that story, to the past, what we do is we really bring the wisdom of it. So here I'm seeing a childhood, some things that are coming up within your own home with where you are at this time. And it's asking you to really look at that and understanding that we are here on a temporary visit. Earth is a school, which is the home that you are at this time. So while you're here, what is it that you're willing to release to lighten your load, right? And let's see from here, we have, I'm just gonna, so 2 cards did pop out. We do have passion and prosperity, but this one stuck out more to me. So the frequency of prosperity supports your feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes your body, mind, and heart, soul, and spirit sing. Yes, and we see that. It says it invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So as we're seeing here, the liberation is really recognizing that true abundance is through all the experiences that you have had so far on this journey in this place called home, right? So as we go through, we really look at how spirit has always shown up and what lessons you have learned, and really recognizing you're here to live a very prosperous life. All of the colors of life. So some of you are going back and really looking at that. You're liberating from anything that has been lack-minded in any area of your life. And mostly it becomes down to what? To our belief systems and to the thoughts that we have. But it's recognizing that you're already whole, that you have all that you need, that you're very prosperous in this lifetime. Prosperity is yours. Then from the flower of life, we have merge. Allow your head and heart to melt together as you embrace all parts of you. The marriage of ego, soul creates an expansion, an awakening where your resistance to new ways of being and thinking dissolves. Like we have been saying, look at how beautiful all these are, right? What you've been brought up with, what you're liberating yourself from, and recognizing the true prosperity of your family, of your friends, of where you are, of all that you've experienced, the dynamics. Unveiling the love and truth of you. Just for today, start from where you are and choose to feel the best you can in every moment. Love yourself by caring about what you say to yourself. You can choose to love your mind and all its thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and characters. Today, you can choose to say to your mind, I hear what you say. However, today I exercise my free choice not to listen. Today, I choose a new story for myself, and whatever you say to me doesn't matter. For you are a part of me, and today I choose to embrace and love every part of me with a big cuddle. You are stronger than you think. You're not who you think you are. You are much, much more. Absolutely divine messages, and it just goes so perfect with that. You know, it's what you've known, and you were always changing and evolving. So it's just asking you to really look at the prosperous messages that are coming in. Look at this, absolutely divine. Let's get a couple more. Okay, these couple more want to come out, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 cards here, and let's just get a final card. There we go. Wow, and a beautiful final card that is. We do have 7 of Earth, so this is you are working on something right now, being very diligent into what you're doing, really looking at taking a step at a time. It's that one step at a time kind of attitude with the 10 of Earth. So this is saying keep working on what you're working on. It's not a time to give up on any dreams and desires. You're opening yourself up to a new way of thinking, to a new way of strategizing, to a new way of making decisions. So it's that kind of energy. We do have the page, so this could be a beginning for you, a beginning way of liberating yourself. You're at the beginning of your journey with the page. So the page is saying to be very lighthearted, to really step out of your comfort zone, and what is it that you can bring in order to liberate yourself. Pages are also very much the child, right? So it's very youthful energy. So be very light with yourself as you free yourself and others from outdated beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. It is a new way, and as you do that, you spark a new creation for yourself into this journey that you're heading towards. Let's go to the next card. With the childhood home, some of you could be thinking of a father figure with the King of Earth. And King of Earth is really prosperous towards Capricorn, Virgo. There's a lot of signs. All signs are here: fire, water, and air. So the King of Earth with the childhood home is really looking at in regards to how you feel when it comes to your own stability. And it's asking you to recognize that, to recognize your own foundation, and really be honest with yourself right now. So some of you could be missing your father. Some of you could be becoming a father. But this is really looking at things from a very entrepreneur, just knowing that you have all that you need in order to manifest the life that you could consciously desire. So this is becoming a conscious manifester, recognizing what you have learned. So you go back and you look at, what things could be in the way of that. And this is very much male energy that is showing up when it comes to prosperity. The next card out was the Star card. So the Star is a card of Aquarius. The Star card shows up and says, what do you wish? What do you desire? You're meant to have it. This is the card of abundance. It's the card of the things manifesting within your life. It's a card of inspiration and the card of healing. So some of you could be healing your money. Some of you could be healing your stability. The Star card is saying make a wish right now. What is it that you want to experience, you know, with before this month is over, but recognizing that you're having that experience now. What haven't you experienced? And then you look at all that, the things that have changed because of your experiences. So you're starting to recognize the hopes and the dreams that come within your own wishes. 39 is a completion, 17 and 8 comes down to infinity. So it's all ever going. There is infinite abundance coming into your life. This is wish fulfillment, your north node. You're really aligning yourself by looking at your own journey and your own family journey and stepping into creation in a very abundant way. The Four of Air would be the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is when we sit back and, you know, we kind of isolate, and it was a time of rest after a time of betrayal or after time of hurt. But in this way, it's asking you, like it says, to merge your head and your heart now. So it tells me that you've taken that time to go within, and now it's time for you to come out and merge yourself with other people. And with yourself, it's the marriage of the ego and the soul that creates an expansion and an awakening where your resistance to new ways of being and thinking dissolves. So it says you've taken the time out to meditate, to rest, so you can recognize your hopes, your wishes, and the things that you are grateful for and the things that you have experienced, what you've liberated yourself into. What? Coming in to the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Water says it's all about your wishes and your dreams and your desires, but first you better have clarity with what it is that is your Nine of Cups. Not everyone's Nine of Cups is the same. You're seeing this mermaid here, and she's dreaming. She's dreaming for things to come true under the Star card. The Star card is also the things that are unseen. It's in the stars. So what is it that you want? What is your wish fulfillment? What do you need to complete? And also, you know, what way, you know, can you show up for yourself? What is true prosperity for you? What does it feel that you deserve? And what does it feel that you're here to co-create? And to co-create because it's divine timing for you to completely step into this prosperous new version of yourself. Let's close you out with a fairy fae card, and let's see what card wants to come out here for you. We have the Numina, which says seek inspiration in twilight wanderings. Yeah, this is beautiful. So we do have the card of inspiration. You're being asked right now to seek that inspiration in twilight wandering. So that is also within the stars. So what is at nighttime? What is coming into you? What is it that is trying to tell you? And it's asking you to really recognize the antlers are pointing up because it's your connection between earth and heaven. As above, so below. So center yourself. This looks like a really, really beautiful merge yourself into this beautiful place for the second half of July. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell. Until next time, sending you much love, much light. Namaste.